The weighted average cost of capital, WACC, is a cornerstone of business valuation and litigation, but its credibility hinges on rigorous methodology, transparent documentation, and careful tailoring to both industry context and legal standards. Courts demand that WACC calculations be defensible, consistent with professional practice, and supported by reliable data. To use WACC appropriately in business valuation litigation, experts must apply a methodologically sound, transparent, and well-documented approach that aligns with both professional valuation standards and legal requirements. This involves carefully selecting and justifying each WACC component: cost of equity, cost of debt, capital structure, tax shield, adjusting for industry and company-specific risks, rigorously documenting all data sources and assumptions, ensuring consistency between the type of cash flows and the discount rate, and preparing to defend the methodology under judicial scrutiny, particularly in light of the Daubert standard and Delaware Chancery Court precedents. Theoretical foundations of WACC in litigation. What is WACC and why is it critical? Definition: WACC represents the average rate of return required by all capital providers, debt and equity, and is used as the discount rate for free cash flows to the firm in DCF models. Role in litigation. WACC is central to disputes over business value, as small changes in its components can materially affect valuation outcomes. Its calculation is often a focal point in shareholder actions, M&A disputes, and damages cases. Courts, both federal and Delaware Chancery, apply strict standards when evaluating the weighted average cost of capital, WACC, in valuation disputes. Under the federal Daubert standard, expert testimony must be reliable, relevant, and based on accepted financial methodologies. The Delaware Chancery Court, a leading forum for corporate valuation, scrutinizes every WACC input, demands consistency with established valuation literature, and favors discounted cash flow, DCF, models. Across jurisdictions, expert testimony must be transparent, well-documented, and tailored to the specific facts of the case. Key legal precedents reinforce that courts will exclude or discount WACC-based analyses that lack methodological rigor, transparency, or support in the professional literature. A defensible weighted average cost of capital, WACC, calculation requires rigorous, well-documented methodologies for each component, careful attention to common litigation disputes, and special adjustments for privately held companies. Consistency, transparency, and empirical justification are essential for both technical accuracy and legal defensibility. For privately held companies, valuation relies on industry comparables with a 10 to 30% illiquidity discount, adjusted for financial normalization, e.g., non-recurring items, owner compensation, and calibrated to recent transactions. Best practices emphasize thorough documentation of sources, assumptions, and calculations with empirical justification and alignment between discount rates and cash flows. Litigation risks include disputes over data sources, comparable selection, and tax shield consistency. Defensibility requires using market-based data, consistent methodologies, and referencing authoritative standards. WACC varies significantly by sector due to unique risk factors and valuation challenges. For SMEs/startups, WACC is typically 12 to 14%, reflecting high failure risk and limited market data. Technology firms face rapid change and high beta, with WACC ranging from 10 to 14%, adjusted for growth premiums and tech risks. Manufacturing has a stable WACC of 8 to 12%, influenced by capital intensity and global risks. Retail enjoys lower WACC, 7 to 10%, due to leverage but faces e-commerce disruption. Courts expect WACC to align with industry benchmarks and company-specific realities, as sector risks can shift WACC by up to 5 percentage points.